Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 9 o'clock on a Wednesday and it's time for a Hidden Gems. Now today, I'm going to be talking about a Jay Sankey routine. If you don't know what Hidden Gems is, by the way, this is something that we've been doing for the last few weeks, and it is me shining a light on tricks that came out months or even years ago, mainly years ago, that people have forgotten about. We stand on the shoulders of giants. As a community, we're always looking for the latest and greatest trick that is going to blow all of our audiences away, and we forget there's a million tricks out there that we probably haven't seen that are just as good. This is a perfect example. So this is a Jay Sankey routine, and this was, I believe, the thing with Jay is he puts it in so many different places. When he brings a trick out, he puts it in so many different places. This was definitely in the Vanishing Ink books, right? So this was definitely in the Vanishing Ink books. I do think that this was on the Boris Pocus DVD, or if it wasn't on the Boris Pocus DVD, it was on Anytime, Anywhere. It's a classic Jay Sankey trick. But you know what? I've shown it to lots of people and hardly anyone has seen it, which really surprised me. It's basically a way of doing Anniversary Waltz, but with business cards, using your signature and the audience member's signature, which is just a super smart idea. I'm going to get into why it's such a super smart idea in a minute, but first of all, let's have a look at a performance of it. Here we go. I'm going to perform for you a routine. This is a Jay Sankey thing, or it's my variation of a Jay Sankey thing. It's like an anniversary waltz with business cards, and I'm going to perform it to Matt. Now, we've been working together for a long time, haven't we? We have. So I'm going to try and give a visual representation of our relationship.
Righto. Okay. This could be interesting. You might want to keep this for evidence.
I'm going deep with this shit.
Right, let's do it.
So first of all, this business card here, I want you to put your initials right now.
Yeah, put a Lovato around it while you're at it.
Yeah, right. He is as well. That's less of a love heart, more of a bottom.
It is a bit.
But it's okay.
You said it was a representation of our relationship.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put yours down there. Now, what I'm going to do, can you pass me the pen? I'm going to put my initials on here. I'm not going to put a bottom because that's just weird, but I'm going to put my initials on the card as well. Okay. So we have my initials on one card, CAP, middle one's Arthur. Now you know. My initials on one card, your initials on the other. We won't
Alice.
No. Alice? Who is Alice? So here we go. So we got two cards. One representing you, one representing me. Now, how long have you been working here now, Matt?
Over 3 years.
About 3 years, right. So hold your hand out. We're going to see if we can create a visual representation of our relationship. Okay, because we've been together 3 years.
We have.
So we kind of have a very special relationship. I know what you're thinking a lot of the time. You know what I'm thinking. Do you ever find that the phone rings and you instantly know it's me before you even pick it up?
When your name comes up on the screen.
And that's called caller ID. That's not magic. That's obvious, to be perfectly honest. But I do find sometimes we finish each other's sentences. We're on the same wavelength. Sometimes we even finish each other's sandwiches. I mean, it's a beautiful relationship. So to represent that, if I snap my fingers, lift up your hand, because you're not going to believe this, because now what's happened is there's no initials on that card. They've completely gone, and the reason is both of our initials are on the same card. Just like you and me working together forever. And every time you look at that, you can remember why we are perfect for each other. There you go.
No way.
Guess why?
It's guy love.
It's kind of sweet and kind of creepy at the same time. I like it.
What makes it mainly creepy is your ass that you drew.
I've got a butt on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to call HR.
What, you mean my wife?
Yeah. Sarah!
So there you go, guys. That is the routine. It's like I say, it's a business card anniversary waltz. Now, why do I love this so much? Well, there's a few different reasons, and one of the big reasons is for many, many years I went networking. I went to business networking as a way of growing my business. Now, what is business networking? Business networking is where you go and you sit down and you have breakfast or lunch with a group of like-minded business people, and you promote their business and you promote your business to them. And the whole idea is that hopefully they all love you, they get to know you, like you, and trust you, and then they recommend you to all of their network as well. So you end up getting lots of leads and lots of inquiries, and it's absolutely worked for my business over the years. The biggest contract I ever had came as a result of being at a networking event. So it absolutely works. Anyway, by the by, one of the things that you do at networking events is you give business cards to people. Now, as a magician, I always have people saying, oh, can you do me a trick? So I wanted to do a trick that gave a business card away in a magical way. And this is what I came up with. Well, I didn't come up with this, but this is looking after all the business card tricks. This is what I kind of said, this is the best. This is the best one for a networking group. And the reason is the presentation just fits absolutely perfectly. And what I mean by that is your signature and their signature are going to come together onto your business card. So if somebody asks me for a business card, I can say, yeah, I'll give you a business card, but here's the thing, you've just met me, we're at a networking event, I hope that we can build our relationship up in the future. So I want to show you something with my business card that's going to give you a visual representation of that. Would that be okay? Brilliant, let me show you this. And then I kind of go into this routine, and it's a super smart routine. It works really, really well. But outside of business networking, it works as just giving a business card out in general. You know, you give a business card out to somebody, you use this way of giving a business card out to somebody, it's something that they're going to keep. And it's also a really quick thing. Sometimes, especially at a networking group, when people ask for a business card, they haven't got time to see a long drawn out mentalism style routine with that business card. But if I can do something where it's like, yeah, you sign that one, I sign this one, boom, it's over in a second. They've got the business card, they've seen something incredible, right? Outside of that, it's also really commercial, because when you set this trick up, you can set it up to do it as many times as you want to. So if I know I'm going to maybe perform this 7 or 8 times in a night, I can set up a stack of business cards so it's ready to go 7 or 8 times in a night. It's a very clever use of the out to lunch principle. And I've never really seen anyone explore that whole idea of having a double out to lunch principle where you're getting 2 bites of the cherry, so to speak, without giving too much away. The packet is set up with out to lunch twice, which allows you to do this routine very easily. Literally, if you can just take a card out of a stack of business cards, you can do the trick. It's typical Jay Sankey thinking. What Jay does a lot of the time is he looks for the most direct route to the final piece. He looks for the most direct route. And this is a perfect example of really a direct method that cuts through. You know, if your average creator was creating this, they'd come up with so much procedure and maybe pocket switches and a whole bunch of stuff, and he's just come up with a way of doing this that's very direct. And if you've never tried Anniversary Waltz before, it's such a strong routine. Now, this is obviously not Anniversary Waltz because the 2 cards don't fuse together back to back, but it is a version of Anniversary Waltz. In many ways, it's even better than the normal Anniversary Waltz because both signatures go together on the same card, which is absolutely impossible when you think about it. It's really, really good. If you do gigs, if you have a business card and you want to do something that's really going to establish credibility when you give that business card away, this is something that you absolutely need to look into. Jay Sankey has really hit it out of the park with this one. So there you go, guys. That's another hidden gems in the bag. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you do this trick? If you do, what do you think of it? If you don't do it, are you considering doing it? I'd love to know. You want to see more videos like this? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And don't forget, if you want to join the Netrix, you can do so. Just go to www.thenetrix.com and join the fastest growing magic membership channel that's out there. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. My name's Craig from Magic TV.